almost 5 a.m. and I was like, I'm bored. Now, if you're like a normal person, like you like a sleep schedule, you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed before 4 o'clock or before 5 o'clock and like get rest. But nay, that's I decided to stay up all night and then get on my phone, record a video. So, I'm deciding to do my makeup while I'm doing this because I think it's pretty boring to watch me just talk and there's nothing going on. Yeah, I'm just kind of here. But today we're going to be talking about I have something on my noggin that I'm like, I have to talk about it. So let's talk about it. Today's topic is going to be mental health because, well, mental health mostly in the dance world because the dance world is brutal. Like, mental health in the dance world. Now, I feel like this topic isn't really talked about much. English? And I feel like it really should have some light shed into it because it's a very real thing and it happens to pretty much every dancer who dances. Mentally, it's very, very straining and very tiring and exhausting, and it can be pretty negative. So I really believe that I believe that actually being a dancer is one of the hardest things to be. I'm not trying to make myself seem biased when it comes to it, but I'm just saying on the level of knowing how it is and how much people, well, some people like to underestimate actual dancers. We go through a lot. Like, mental health, it can vary from person to person due to their actual teachers, because teachers can really mess you up when it comes to dancing. They can really lower your self-esteem, your confidence, how you view your body, what they say about your body could be very damaging, which is not good at all, because we have to look at, like, we every day have to look at one body in like a huge mirror, and it's a lot mentally. It's a lot to look at ourselves and look at our bodies and have to fix it and try to make everything perfect. And having the mindset of, oh, I have to be this, I'll be perfect, can really damage body image a lot, unfortunately. I eat everything. Like, I don't have a diet. I don't go on diets. I eat pretty much anything I want to eat. I try to be healthy. I try not to eat like too much crap. But pizza, ice cream, cheeseburgers. I know there are a lot of teachers who also try to, in a way, fat shame dancers who aren't even fat. Like, they'll say like really hurtful, damaging things about their body or how it looks, or saying something negative about them, and it'll really get to their heads. And I know that I've been in that issue where I've been told I'm too bulky in my legs and in my bottom, and my arms are too muscular. Like I've been told a bunch of stuff, and it sucks. But I have to remember my self-worth, and I have to try not to let that get me to a place in time where I hurt myself negatively, and I really like get myself in this mindset where I have to be a certain way to be accepted. That's wrong. You don't have to have a certain actual body type to be a dancer. That's just not how that works. So I really just like think it really, like, when it comes to mental health and dancers, it really comes to how the teachers respond to our bodies and how they act and what they say. Being is a big part of mental health when it comes to dancers. And also, like, it also comes to like brown girls, like people of color who are dancers. Mentally, we have to push a bunch more. And I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like I'm mean about it, but like we always have to push ourselves 10 times, 20 times harder than girls who don't look like us because of just how things are, and that can really hurt our viewing of ourselves and how we view each other, view ourselves as dancers, and how we respond to certain things. And I know personally that I've been in that where I've kind of gotten, I guess I can say, I've had to fight for myself a lot. I've had to really fight to get a name for myself, fight to be noticed, fight to make myself better and improve. I think that's really helped shape me though. Like, I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. It is bad when you have to fight for equal opportunity, you know? And I don't believe any person of color should have to fight for equal opportunity. Also, speaking about mental health and stuff, like, it also comes to how we view ourselves and our bodies. I can definitely say I don't have a lot of body confidence. I mean, I don't hate my body. It's fine, it's cute or whatever. A lot of times looking into the mirror, I feel like my butt is too big or my thighs look too big. But then I've learned to like love my body type, because I'm not the average dancer. I'm not very skinny. I'm not very frail. Like, I'm pretty strong. And I've learned to love that for myself. I've learned to love being a strong dancer, a strong person, because it just makes me have a more of an advantage to some things. And we love that. So yeah, I kind of think like it really, like when it comes like to mental health, it really factors on your actual teachers and how you view yourself. Also, I think something that's like spoken about with mental health is how the parents are as well. Because some of these parents be trying to push their kids too much and push them to be, you know, huge and big, and they force feed them this negative crap, and they like to actually compare their dancer to somebody else. That's not okay. No, that is very damaging. And I know some parents who do that. And I'm sitting here like, why would you tell your kid like something like that? Like, I don't understand. It's definitely not cute. Definitely not right to do either. There are a lot of parents, I think, who want to live vicariously through their kid. So what they do is they push them and push them and push them to be something big, and if they don't reach that goal that they want to reach, they are negative about it, and they don't support them like they should. I think parents should leave it alone, leave it to the kid, leave it to them to pick what they want to do. Hold her ashy, wait a minute. Also, I think like when it comes to being a dancer and stuff, representation matters. It definitely matters for actual people of color. You never really see brown ballerinas or tan ballerinas, Asian ballerinas, dark skin ballerinas, light skin ballerinas. You never really see them push too much to the front, which it's tough, because as a younger dancer, seeing and like watching shows and TV shows and seeing, you know, dancers and stuff, it's hard to want to do it because you don't see yourself up there. You don't see a brown girl dancing and being a principal dancer, and you don't see that unless you look at like Lucy Copeland and like Michaela Prince and all those other ones that you do see, but there's not a lot of us. And you can count off your fingers like 20 times of all the famous ballerinas who are of the Caucasian descent. And I feel like now it's being shined on more. Like now we're being more of like, we should have a spotlight now. But I think it was meant to happen a long time ago. We were supposed to have stuff a long time ago. And the fact that we have to fight for representation, fight for equality, fight for a voice, fight for support, it's kind of ridiculous to me. In my humble opinion, it's kind of dumb. I know I had this little girl who was in my class. I would teach her sometimes. Cute little girl. She was very flexible. She had so much social potential and she loved dancing. But then one day she started to quit. And I got really, I guess, very, very concerned why she was like wanting to quit. And so I asked her, I was like, why do you want to leave? And she told me she wanted to leave and not go back to her class anymore because there was no one like her in the class. And that kind of hurt me because mentally she felt like she didn't belong. And that kind of just like hurt me. I did my best to like speak to her and to make her realize like it's good for you to stick out and you know you can do your best in class and you can stand out and be, you know, the best dancer you can be. She listened, but she didn't stay. I got really sad about that. Even at like 6 or 7 years old, she was already having doubt in herself. That's so damaging at a young age, especially. Like that's a lot to handle as a little girl. That is too much. But you know, mental health isn't always a negative thing in dancing. We learn a lot of things about ourselves and our mindset and our body and how far we can go and push ourselves, which is great. We can learn to have actual confidence in ourselves. We can learn to actually take constructive criticism, which is great because some people aren't able to take that. Some people get offended, I believe, when it comes to stuff like that, and dancers love that stuff. We eat that up because we're always trying to prove ourselves. We're always trying to be way better than the last day we were at the class. We try to perfect our craft, and we want to know if we're doing it right or not. And we want to know if we're in the right actual path or not when it comes to that. And so it's sometimes it's nice to hear no. Sometimes it's nice to hear no, but, or like, yes, that's good, but you can do this better. You know, stuff like that. It really does. I think the way like it gives us like a high, which might sound kind of weird, but like it's just nice to hear someone basically validate you, but also pull you in the right direction. So that you don't mess up, so that you don't do what you did the last time. You know, it's not always a negative thing. But like I said, having nice actual teachers who love you and who want to put work into you and who want to see you bloom and blossom, like those are like the good ones. I personally love validation. I am a baby when it comes to that. I love to be validated and to know that I'm in the right path. I love to know if I'm doing something wrong so I can fix it. I think that's why it sometimes hurts or bothers me when I don't get extra correction in class. This is a big thing, I think, for every dancer. When we're in class and we do something and they look at us, but they don't say anything. They don't say yes or no. They don't give us a correction. They just look at us and look away. That I know has gotten me down like a lot of times because I would think they don't care about me anymore. Or like they don't want to put in, like they don't care to find something to fix. I used to think that a lot, and then I would get like really, really sad and really like hurt and discouraged because like I just wanted to know if I was doing something right or not, and I didn't think I was. So I was kind of sad. A little bit. A little Ingy. I think I asked my teacher about this. I asked her like why haven't I gotten any corrections? Which is fun as a teacher, by the way. Like if you feel you're doing something wrong, it's fine to ask your teacher like why haven't you said anything about this, or is there anything I can work on? Just like to ask them to see like if they think you're on the right path, or if they notice something that you haven't fixed in the past. Because a lot of times it can also be something that they have already asked you about and asked you to fix and you haven't fixed it yet. I don't like my friends talk about themselves. Like I have some friends, well, I still have my friends, but my friends were smaller than me. I'm not huge, but I'm not exactly skinny. I'm like medium, small medium. Not very petite, but like not fat either. And they would talk about how fat they were, how their thighs would jiggle, or how their butt looked weird, their hips looked weird. And I'm sitting here walking, my thighs are doing this the whole time, and I'm just like, no, 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 I'm not here for it. Now when I'm older, I realize skinny doesn't always mean beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, people always in dance want to be skinny. And I just kind of like, I was like, I don't want to be to the point where like, I'm unable to dance, you know? Like, I don't want to do that, but I don't want to be super skinny. I like my shape now. I don't like fitting in. I don't fit in, which is good. But I wouldn't want to fit in. I don't want to fit in into this mold. I don't want to fit in and be like, I'd be like every other dancer. I really don't want to have one look to me. Like, I really want to bring something different to the table. I want to be able to be proud of my body and proud of who I am as a dancer, and not let anyone's opinion get in the way. A good way that I kind of helped myself mentally when it came to stuff is I stopped trying to actually compare myself to other dancers. I stopped that. I stopped trying to look at how they dance and look at how I dance and wonder like why I wasn't like them. I stopped actually comparing my weight to other girls and how she looks so pretty when she's so skinny, or how, like, you know, she's so thin and, you know, all this stuff. I've learned to kind of let go of that because that's really unhealthy to keep yourself so tied down. I want to have a healthy mindset. I want to be able to mentally help myself, mentally be able to heal, mentally be able to know that it's okay to not fit in, it's okay to look different. And we're done. We got these really, really dramatic lashes. I'm excited. They're called Tracy. But, you know, mentally, like I said, it can be very damaging, but it can also, in a way, help us. Want us to be better, want us to have more resistance, resilience, help us to have a discipline, help us to mature, help us to understand how to fight for ourselves and how to work very hard to get what we deserve, you know. She's so proud. You're very dramatic. I think we're done. Ladies and gents, I think we're done. Final thoughts, final words before I finish this video. I just want to say, I know I was all over the place with this, rambling a lot. I know I was, but it's like 5 a.m. I'm tired. So I'm sorry for that. But if you guys are ever experiencing a negative mental health when it comes to dancing, and you guys really need some support and advice or some actual encouragement, please don't feel scared to message me from my Instagram or from YouTube. Please don't feel scared to message me and talk to me. I will give you guys my advice and support as much as I can because I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate my family on Instagram and family on YouTube. I have a small one on YouTube, but it's growing. And I just want to say that we have a hard job. We have a hard life. We have a hard journey ahead of us, but we're eventually all in this together. And I hope that we all, as ballerinas, can stick together and to support each other and love each other and show each other that things will change, times will change. I hope that we'll be able to give us, to always give out love and support to everyone and to be there for your friends when they are down. And like I said again, if you guys ever want to talk to me for advice or need anything, don't feel scared to message me. I will reply, I will text you, we can be besties, I don't even care. And I know this is more of like a very, very, very serious video, but I do want you guys to be able to relax here. Have this as like a safe space for you guys to talk to me and, you know, say what's up. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. You guys have a great day, morning, night. Love you lots.